There it is. All right, so I already filled you in on what happened on Thursday. So one of the things that happened that directly affects the game is the Tian An Men went ahead to do some preliminary scanning. So I think we'll start on the Tian An Men with Captain DeGrasse and crew. I got to move in who's here again. All right, I think that's everybody who's here, right? The Tian An Men went on ahead of the main fleet to do some scouting. Some sensor scans of the system and whatnot to figure out what's there. So Captain DeGrasse, that is where I'll leave you to take up command.
Alrighty. So GM, have we actually arrived at the system at this point, or?
You're probably just within long range sensors distance. So you're probably not in system, but you're probably at the edge of your long range sensors. Yeah, max sensor range.
Gotcha. Well, Casey, let's see if what we can get with a quick scan.
Captain?
All right, this is going to be reason or insight science. Difficulty is going to have to be diff 2.
Take a threat.
And then assisted by ship sensor science. Yes, we have the Norway delay tonight.
Sensors, science.
Gain 2. There we go.
Captain, I detect 3 ships and an outpost in the system. Two of the ships are roughly equal in size to us, and one is slightly smaller.
Do we know the build of these ships? Federation-like? Other build?
I'll take that as a question.
Yep. They appear Federation, Captain. 2 Steamrunner class frigates and a Saber class.
Is there anything else interesting in the system besides the ships and the outpost? We want to make sure to have eyes on anything we can.
Captain, is there anyone who's supposed to be out here except for us?
GM I'm assuming that we were expecting people as we scan the system, correct?
As far as you are concerned, there should be no Federation ships here.
Great question then.
My concern here, Captain, is that reportedly the group that slaughtered the other village was flying in Federation ships and using Federation equipment.
Ops, should anyone else be out here? Anyone from Starfleet?
Sorry, Captain, what's the question?
Hold on, I want to clarify something for DeGrasse. So, because you weren't present Thursday, because you weren't able to attend, it was mentioned that we're dealing with the Rogue Starfleet Faction.
Ah, sorry, thanks.
Sure.
I did peruse the other, some of the other logs, but I haven't got through all of them. Thanks.
Cool.
I'm also detecting the target L-class planet from the main rescue mission.
Casey, do we know if there's any defenses in place that you can see, whether in orbit or on the planet's surface?
In addition to the 3 vessels and the starbase?
Yes.
This would probably require a momentum, unless you have another way to get a question.
I don't think so.
Because I know your position, you get a free one. I don't know if you have any traits or talents. And I don't know what the ship has.
I don't have any treats or anything. We can spend a momentum.
Ship doesn't have high-res sensors, does it?
Good question. I don't
It does.
think so. Hey, it does. Yeah.
So then you get a free question.
And yeah, is there any additional planetary defenses beyond the detected starships and starbase? Those are the only defenses I can detect, Captain, although they're certainly formidable on their own.
Well, that they are, Casey. I just wanted to make sure that if we were going to attempt to draw these ships away, there wouldn't be any other surprises. So, Prax GM question. So I know that the Tian An Men should be part of drawing these ships away from the system.
You're
Is that
to
in-
wait for the Expedition and the Sentry before moving in.
Perfect.
Because the Expedition Sentry went to essentially repair that cargo vessel from last week, and then the Ranger and the cargo vessel are gonna head to the Class L. That's the plan. Essentially,
Perfect.
it's a straight-on assault from there, from when the Expedition and Sentry or the Expedition and Sentry arrive.
Okay. Okay. So, as far as standing orders for the Tian An Men, with the exception of scouting the system and seeing what we're up against, are there any other standing orders?
Nope, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, in that case, DeGrasse will look around and say, let's keep our heads up and keep them on a swivel, everyone. We know how dangerous it is out here, and we know how dangerous it's going to get shortly. So make sure that we're all ready. Casey, let us know if there's anywhere that you would suggest us to stay. Obviously outside of sensor range where we are, but if there's any good hiding spot anywhere near here, might be good to keep ourselves as hidden as possible until the other ships get here.
Hi, Captain. Yeah, is there an asteroid field or something we could try to mask our signature in?
Give me a reason science diff 2.
Take a threat. Sensor ops.
Yep. Gain 3. There's on the outer edge of the system, there are highly charged gas particles that should be able to mask your signature.
All right.
You know, it's like a gas cloud that surrounds the system, basically.
Sure, sure. All right, DeGrasse will say, thank you, Casey. Orgel, let's situate us in this gas cloud. Things get a little too charged, then ease off the gas. But just want to make sure that we can stay as hidden as possible.
All right, I'm going to need a daring con roll diff 2.
Does anyone want to roll for Orgel?
I can take it.
It's much appreciated, Prax. Given my rolling from last game, that's you probably don't want me making any daring con rolls this game.
What was the difficulty?
2.
Flight control systems for a focus.
Yep.
Take a threat. Also, am I correct on momentum count? I've had multiple messaging.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it should be. And assisted by ship's engines con. Not that it'll matter. Yeah, you guys are at gain 3, so you have 2 float.
Spend the 2 floats that our signature is reduced enough that any passing ship wouldn't even detect our impulse trail.
Yep, I like it. Alrighty. So is there any role play you want to happen on the Tian An Men before I speed up plot some stuff? I mean, really, I guess the question is there any role play on any of the ships you would like to do before we speed up plot this stuff?
I'm good.
Yep, I'm good.
Alrighty. Prax, you got anything you want to do on the expedition? Other than me moving all the proper tokens in? Who am I missing? All right, Captain, you and the fleet are just dropping out of warp at the edge of this system.
Signal the Tian An Men ops.
Uh-oh, somebody dropped.
声音信号开始。
On the screen will appear one Captain DeGrasse.
do the seas look, Captain?
Potentially choppy out there, but so far we haven't run into any of it, Captain Prox. Looking like we have 3 Federation-like ships out there next to an outpost. Pretty decent size as well, but based on our initial sensor scans, should be handleable, I would imagine.
You don't think they'll surrender, do you?
One can hope, Captain, but based on what we've seen so far, I don't know if I'd put much money on it.
The Rangers escorting the package shortly. If we're going to do anything, now's the time. At least we'll give them cover to get the majority of those who have been abducted.
Understood. Well, Captain, seeing that I have more of a mind for science, do you have any good attack plans? Anything that we should be thinking about implementing?
Attack pattern. I'll create the advantage for the ships. If you'll let me GM for 2 momentum.
Sure.
Go in with standard Starfleet pattern, attack pattern Delta 6. And that should fire off plan of action.
What does that do?
When I guess I have to actually roll for this, so never mind on the 2 momentum spend. I'll roll for it. But whenever the ally succeeds in a task that was made possible, or had the difficulty reduced. Oh, sorry, ally. Never mind. Because an advantage is created by the character, if the advantage represented a plan or a strategy, they generate 2 bonus momentum for the roll.
Cool.
So I'll spend the 2 momentum.
Alrighty.
Good luck.
You as well, Captain.
Ops, broadcast a channel on all frequencies to the nearby vessels and station.
Yes, Captain. Channel open.
This is Captain Israel Prax, the Federation Starship Expedition. To the vessels in this system, you are hereby ordered to stand down and surrender immediately. You have been violating, I can't remember, there's a or directive on this. You're in violation of Federation Directive 7, Category 4. Illegal experimentation on sentient beings and the abduction of sentient beings. Did I come through?
Yep. At least your voice was working.
Captain, the ships are raising shields and firing weapons.
Oh, so much for the easy win. Helm, set a course inside there. Attack pattern Delta 6. All hands,
Hey,
red
Captain.
alert.
I think at this point we'll head to the space combat map. I'll let you guys organize your ships however you want. But I will say this is how they have deployed their forces.
Alrighty. Is the Expedition the strongest ship that we have?
We're all about equal.
Okay. I was about to say, Casey, I was hoping your ship was like a sleeper.
Casey's ship is not here yet.
Yeah.
What's that ship in the back?
That's a Saber class.
Gotcha.
That's the Sentry from DS-17.
Yep.
Gotcha.
You'll know if my ship shows up when it does.
Fair enough.
If it doesn't get blown up first.
This deployment's probably fine.
Okay.
Also, I had to set up a different map for you, but
Did you?
yeah.
Which one was that?
Thought I messaged it.
Oh, we can use that one. Yeah. That map looks cooler. Now I gotta find where these other ships went.
I don't like that the enemy ships are bigger.
Oh, that's the space station.
Sorry, space station.
Dang it, where'd these ships go?
You probably can cut and paste them from the other map. If you really wanted to.
Oh, they're there. Is that one Garibaldi?
That was a Garibaldi.
Well, good. You're just in time to take command of the Sentry.
That seems unfortunate for the Sentry.
All right. I believe that is how I had them.
My vote is Saber versus Saber, and then next mission goes for one of the steam runners while the Tian An Men takes the other.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, certainly to at least kick things off. I would love to focus fire if we get the chance, just to take one out, after the other. But, yeah, let's start off this way.
How you doing the range increments?
Why do I have
What about the Ranger?
No, how you doing the range increments on the map? Are you doing 1 hex around the ship close range, 2 out?
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 is long, and then 4 is extreme.
Uber long. Like I said, since you guys were warping in, you could set the distance.
Oh, that case, why waste movement?
Does the Tian An Men get the same thing? Since
Yeah. All your ships get to decide where they warp in at.
whole placement.
Are you using fleet engagement rules or regular?
Regular shoot 'em up rules.
Or do you want the Sentry? Assuming you're playing Lieutenant Lang, though.
Did I hear you say you were assigned the Sentry to take on the other Saber class?
So this is taking place at the same time as what Thursday's game, like this
Right.
engagement. So Lieutenant Lane's in command of the Sentry, which you get to run.
Right, but did I hear you guys when I first logged in saying you were going to match the Sentry up against the other Saber?
That was, yeah, the idea, but we could also focus fire one ship down and continue focusing a single ship.
That seems like a better idea.
And then let's go for the Saber first.
My ship in here, right in between the other two.
Yeah, the expedition will go. I guess the expedition will go first. Prax will direct Bedin. Lieutenant Bedin, phaser salvo against the Saber class. It's gonna be
Understood, Captain.
you'll be at a long range for this, so increased difficulty by 1, but you do have the advantage. Hard advantage created currently.
There he is. There's Ben. Let's track him. Okay, so GM, assuming control security.
Yep. Were you phaser or torpedoing?
Phaser.
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
initial.
it said phaser.
Alrighty. Looks like a diff 3.
Also, there's advantage,
Yep.
so you can lower it to 2.
Yeah. Nice to have an advantage. And then shipboard tactical systems for focus.
Yep.
Take threats.
Damn. Gain 4.
So currently 2 float plus 2 bonus. Gonna pump in 2 extra power into this. It is spread. One to reroll 3. Total of 9. Currently, we have 4 float plus 1 versatile left, so 5 to play with at the moment.
Alrighty. So right now you are doing 4 damage.
1 to piercing.
Right, that'll be 6 damage.
Drops her shields down to currently half.
Yeah.
Still have the 4 left. It's also currently, so it's spread, so total was 9, half, round up plus 1 for every effect after the first, so 4, 6. For the spread.
Alright, and the spread will do 1. It's doing 1 currently.
Both of the spread versatile into piercing to bring it to 5.
Right. They currently have 1 shield.
Spend 1 bonus to, well, the 1 float to for extra damage.
Alright. That'll be 2 breaches.
So total 3 breaches so far.
Yeah.
2 momentum to devastating attack, which
I don't think you need to. I'm just gonna say that they are disabled.
okay. Then 2, we'll lose 1 of this, but 2 to retain the initiative.
Yep.
I have quick to action. Do we have to pay for retaining it?
Then no. I'll spend that on 2 for a swift test then. Of course, we're at full momentum. What range do we have for this other one? Ugh, extreme range. I think you can make a difficulty 5, or well, difficulty 4 shot.
They can certainly try.
Oh wait, I can't do another order, a direct to you. Taha, I'm gonna do a direct in order to Haas to do scan for weakness. Oh no, that's too far out. Shoot. I'm gonna order Wagner to do evasive action for another direct.
Okay, I will do that.
Sorry, I just got a text. What were we doing?
Directing. I'm spending the 2 float, doing the direct to order evasive action for Wagner, so it'll be an increased difficulty of 1. Also,
Already?
I did not roll an assist on the last roll, but that's okay.
Yeah, you guys are like maxed out to the extremes. What was that roll?
Should be Darren Con base 2. If I'm not mistaken.
See what the trusty book has to say about that, since I apparently don't have handouts written in this one. Phase of maneuver, daring con, base difficulty 2. So it'll be a +1 because of the swift task. So, yeah, daring con diff 2, assisted by structure con.
Okay. You can take a threat. I'm gonna spend bold con, or I'm gonna use bold con.
So much threat.
Does combat maneuvers apply as a focus?
I will say yes.
Alrighty.
Gotta roll one more dice.
All right. Here's my extra die. I will re-roll the one that is not a success because of bold con.
Ouch.
I will spend to cancel the complication.
All right, you gain 1. So I believe that'll put you to 5. Yep.
Yeah.
Right, that will cost the power. And yep, after the initial phaser volley that just devastated the shields and did massive damage to the superstructure of the Sentry, the expedition starts to maneuver for any return fire.
Yeah, quick action, so someone else can go.
Yeah, I guess the Tian An Men can go. So yeah, if we're focus firing.
Oh, that ship's disabled.
Oh, it's completely disabled now.
Yeah.
Okay. Did not catch that. Okay.
Yep, multiple hull breaches, the ship's on fire, plasma are venting out the nacelles.
Very nice. Okay, so if I were to maneuver into attack position for the ship on top, how far would I have to go to get into long range?
Uh, 3 moves, probably.
Well, I mean, it's in extreme currently, this one, so...
Yeah. Probably 2 moves, 2 zones. It looks.
Okay. So yeah, we'll do that.
So that'd be an impulse. And we'll require a power of 1.
Cool.
It's also a roll.
It is, technically. If you want to throw a control con roll there, just see if your engines blow up.
What's the diff? Is it's original.
0. Yeah, it's 0.
Still take a threat.
Come on, blow up the engines.
Touch.
And then engines con.
We'll get this one in here. Engines on.
Are you directing?
The movement?
Yeah.
Yes, this would be a direct.
All right, roll a presence command. Just 1 dice.
Well, we have 4th float, so we're done.
Yeah, I was about to
Two-
say,
two
let's
float.
squash that.
You may want to spend the remaining 2 to do a swift task in order your tactical officer to fire on that ship.
I will take that suggestion and accept it. I will do that.
All right, there will be a diff 3.
Frax's advantage.
Diff 2.
Okay. So control security diff 2.
Yep.
Alrighty. I don't have a focus in this. I'm gonna go on ahead and spend. I'm gonna go on ahead and spend 1 momentum.
Then weapon security. Gain 2. Then presence command for you, digress. So gain 3 total. Weapon damage, please. And don't forget to mark off for your 2 power spends on the Tian An Men.
Spending 1 to reroll all those zeros. Is that 5?
Yep.
Better.
Better roll. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So right now you're doing 3.
You have 2 versatile and then 3 float, so you can spend 1 of the float on piercing.
Yeah, let's go on ahead and do that. Bring it up to 5. And then that leaves me with 4 momentum I can play with.
Probably want to do devastating.
Let's do this. Yeah, 2 for devastating and 2 of that into power drain.
Well, let's resolve the devastating first, and then you might decide to do something different.
7 half. So let's round up, right? So 4.
Yeah, so right now you're doing 0.
Devastating gets to 2 versatile. So if you pump all that into piercing, those 2 still.
So that'd be 4.
So you need 1 float. You need 1 extra momentum to do 5 on for the devastating.
Yeah, let's do that. And then we still have 5 more momentum left.
We have
Right,
6 momentum left plus a float. 1 more float.
All right, so this will bring their shields down to 2.
You probably want to spend that float for an extra damage and 1 for an extra damage to get the 3rd breach.
Yeah. And then would it be all right if I spent 2 just on power drain.
I don't think it matters at this point. They're pretty heavily damaged, so one shot's gonna disable them, if not outright destroy them. We might also want to probably try and keep up our momentum as the best we can.
That's
Alrighty. So what are we doing next?
It has to pass to them.
All right. I do believe that this ship here is going to have a go. Probably shooting at the Tian An Men. There we go. What's your resistance, DeGrosse?
It is 4.
All right, so right now I'm doing 2. I'll put the 2 versatile into piercing. I believe that gives you 6 damage there. That'll give you a breach to your communications. And I'll spend 2 for a devastating strike. So I believe that's currently 3, right?
3. There's also the you count. Oh no, you don't count the effects on devastating. So yeah, 3. So no damage with the resistance.
2. All right, so 2 versatile I get with that also.
Yeah.
So I'll spend 1 for piercing, 1 for extra damage.
You still need another piercing, and then two more for extra damage to do another.
Yeah,
breach.
yeah. I'll spend the 2 for another breach. And this one will be on your structure. So you'll take 11 total damage, 2 breaches. Ooh, and an effect. All right, who gets the injury? Ouch. So on the Tian An Men, the ship you fired at returns fire, causing the lights to flicker on the bridge, and one of the overhead structures to come crashing down in a blaze of bright sparks, striking Commander Rawl, injuring them in the process.
You can spend to avoid. spend 2 momentum to avoid the injury.
You can.
Let's do that.
But at the last second, Commander Rawl, being the expert in combat, realizes the danger and somersaults out of the way as the heavy structure comes crashing onto the bridge, damaging the environmental gravity plating on that section. And since I can, I will retain the initiative. This ship. What do you think the range classification is for there?
To the expedition,
Yeah.
they're an extreme. Like, it's 5 units, so that's extreme range.
Okay. Ouch. Well, we're spending the squash. Then you did go evasive, correct?
How they going again?
Swift task.
You can't. On NPCs. On NPC ships, you can't swift task.
No?
No, you can't.
Says who?
The book. They only get a max number of turns equal, or max number of tasks equal to their scale.
Yeah, well then they're doing something different then.
Would have been a miss anyway.
No, I know. But it's just cool to shoot back.
So back to us.
And this steam runner starts to go evasive as well. Now back to you.
So we all gone but me?
Well, each ship has gone, but not all the players have really gone. We still have a lot of actions left to do.
Yeah, I should, for sake of speeding things up, say each ship can only act according to their scale.
I was
Just-
gonna ask you about that since it's just me as the only player on the Sentry.
Well, they'd control the all the supporting characters.
Well, I get long range is 3 hexes, so close, medium, long.
Basically, yeah.
You're currently in extreme range of anything at the moment.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna, who is, and I don't remember which NPCs are at what position. Who do I have at the helm of the Sentry at the moment?
That would be Robert Smith.
It wasn't the Harry Potter one. It was the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna have Smith is going to take the Sentry evasive. which is Daring Con Diff 1, right?
Yep.
And Helm Operations is a focus.
Yep.
One, and then, oops, wrong thing. Did I
Gonna be
need
Engines Con.
Engines Con for the Sentry?
You are evasive.
Okay, so then going to Swift Task. And hold on, that was a power. Right, that's a power requirement of 1.
Yep.
And am I correct? It looks like the TMN took quite a beating, didn't it?
Yeah, it definitely took a pretty good beating.
All right, and I am going to have. It's going to burn a lot of power here, but Lane being a good Starfleet officer in the Swift Task, she's going to have. Let's see, we need to go here, so that's going to be 3 power to get there to interpose the Sentry between the TMN and that steam runner. And so I'm making a warp jump to right there. So that'd be Control Con difficulty 1 because of the Swift Task, right?
Yeah,
Or-
you probably want to do this in the other order. You probably wanted to do warp first and then evasive. But
Well, yeah. The reason I did it in that order is because the evasive. Oh, because it does the Helmsman's next turn.
yeah,
It would spoil the evasive.
yeah. So we'll just say you warp
I did it in the other order.
and then win evasive. I'm okay with that.
Okay, let me take that 3 more power off of there. And
So
then
we'll use your first roll for the warp.
this would have made
So you would gain a momentum from that, and then this one would be a diff 2 Daring Con.
So we should be at 2 momentum since I spent 2 for the Swift Task.
Yeah.
All right, Daring Con Diff 2, yeah.
Yep.
What's he got? Oh, he has no talents. I'm gonna spend a momentum for a 3rd die. Oop. And then Engines Con for the ship.
Right.
Still gained 1.
Yep. So you're still at, yep, still there. And yeah, you're evasive protecting the Tian An Men.
Yep. I don't have a lot of shields and resistance, but I do have ablative armor, so I figure the team can at least take a blow or 2. I mean, the Sentry can take a shot or 2. I hope. I think that's it. Unless one of the other players wants to spend momentum to keep the initiative and do something. Or I can spend 2 to keep the initiative and actually fire on that steam runner. What do you guys think?
Probably you might end up destroying it, but yeah, you can go ahead and do it.
All right, so I'll spend 2 to keep the initiative. Who's it?
Oh
Who's the
wait, no,
security
we're still
thing?
in first round, so
Oh,
quick to action still applies.
okay. Oh, cool. Quick action still applies. Cool. Who do I have at my security post in the center? Is it Chaw?
I threw the Sentry map, so if you wanted to look ahead real quick.
I don't know how to look at that. Do I need to log into the other game to see that?
No, it should be on mine. I gotta find where the Sentry is.
Should be at the end.
Because I see Casey's braid. I do not. Oh wait, there it is.
Simon.
All right, so Simon is going to take a shot. Let's are the is the Steam Runner shields down? Do I know?
Yeah, they're down.
How much threat do you have?
A lot.
All right, then I'll just use spacers for more using torpedoes. All right, so let's see. Shooting is control security, yeah?
Yep. This will be a base diff 3, but diff 2 with Prax's advantage.
Okay. Then, oh, he doesn't have any talents either. So let me spend a momentum on a third die. Here is Simon's shot. Theoretically. There's the shot. Let's see. Weapons, security for the ship.
Game 2. Shoot the phaser thingies.
Laser rays. There should there be a 0 in that box on the Sentry's
Yes.
phaser?
Yes.
Yep.
That bad, huh?
Well, it calculates scale and security scores.
Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I forget what versatile does.
All right, so right now you're doing 6 minus 4. So right
Shouldn't
now you're
matter.
doing
You're already doing a
2,
breach.
which is a breach.
Just leave it at that. It's disabled.
Okay.
Yes.
If I've disabled it, yeah, I'm not going to press it any further if I've got it disabled.
Yep, so that ship is disabled as well.
And I guess we let the. I guess we got to let it go to the other guys then, since we've done all the things.
Ooh, what are they going to do? I know.
I
what
think
they're
that's
gonna
surrender.
do. I know what they're going to do.
Surrender.
They're going to warp out of system.
The real question is who wants to go chase?
The real question is, I just maintained initiative. No, actually, that works. Yeah. So after the ship goes to warp, the station in front of you cloaks.
The full station just completely closed.
Yep.
It's an impressive trick.
Two momentum for the advantage because Garibaldi got scans of it and we know the location of the reactor.
Yep. I was sad that you beat me to that.
Yeah, if he got those scans.
He did.
They certainly would have been on the Sentry at a minimum.
Yep, I'll give it to you.
So who wants to do the honors? Bedin hasn't. Well, technically, Prax went and used, directed both Bedin and Wagner. Currently extreme range. Wagner, do you want to move us into essentially range
Sure.
via an impulse?
The controller daring con diff 0.
Alrighty.
Yeah, more power.
Let's go during con. Still combat maneuvers, okay?
Yeah.
Use 3 little more. Phasers is
Ouch.
just
Did you give him a threat?
I did not give him a threat.
Technically, this just doesn't go off until because there's not a success.
That is correct. Do you take the complication or you buy it?
I'll buy it off.
Having to maneuver around the damaged ships cost you a little bit of time, but you're able to move to impulse wherever you needed to go.
Yeah,
shift.
I will do that.
It's anywhere into long, so
Well,
it's a power requirement of 1.
should be hard now.
Still have quick to action. Biden, do you want to fire at a predestined target?
I would be happy to
Drop him out of cloak.
take him down. Did I close? Oh, no, there it is. GM, what's the difficulty?
I believe this is it's probably just going to be a base 3, because I would add 1 because you're shooting blind, but -1 because of the information you have.
Yeah, okay. So take a threat. Reroll.
Yeah. Gain 1. Gain 2.
That's 7 so far.
And you were shooting at their power, right?
The reactor
Reactor.
target, yeah.
Okay, right now you are doing 1.
Decloak, so no shields.
Yeah, so it is a breach. I said no if you wanted to do extra breaches.
It's a fairly large target.
Oh, these are torpedoes, and you shooting our torpedoes, right? They're high yield. Oh no, you phaser.
Phasers.
Sorry. I should look at what it says underneath.
Both versatile into piercing.
All right, that should be 2 breaches. And as you shoot where you believe the reactor is at, the station's cloak flickers off as it reveals the hull breaches toward the reactor section and the powered down station.
We retain initiative, so that's to pass to them.
Their shields, they're able to get their power back on and raise their shields. So pass back to you.
If no one else wants to do anything with this turn, I'm down to the Sentry's down to 3 power. I'd like to have my engineer do a little power management over here.
Yeah, the Expedition's going to do the same thing too. So
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
All right, then. Let's see. Control or daring plus engineering difficulty 2. You take warp core mechanics as a focus, Ed?
No, not for power.
All right,
It'd be like EPS systems or something.
that's fair. We'll give you a threat so I can activate Amathi Bulb. Yeah, no assist from the ship on that. So I gained a momentum.
Then I believe you gain. Is it 2 power?
Gain 1 point of power plus 1 additional power per momentum spent. So I'm not gonna suck away at our momentum pool, but I'm gonna take the one I earned. I'm gonna take the momentum I earned, so that I gain 2 power out of it.
All right.
quick to action. Have Krem go and do a power management if you want. We're down to like 6 power out of 11, so.
Yep, go ahead and make the roll.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I burned a little power with that warp jump.
Does Captain DeCross want Johnson to try and do some repairs or something?
Yes, definitely. Next
Since I'm not-
opportunity we have.
Since I'm not doing tactical.
Yeah.
What was the
It's control engineering diff 2 for the power management.
focus and EPS?
Yep.
You're gonna want to gain momentum on the roll, so.
You can go on ahead and take 3 threat from me.
I do enjoy threat.
I can't see how many successes I rolled out of that on and on which die.
Well, you
4
gain-
successes and you got a complication.
I'm re-rolling that comp.
All right. Gain 3. Well,
So we have improved power systems. So we gain 2 power per power
for
management.
momentum.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 8 from the success, and then 1 gain to bring us back up to 10, and then I think we'll bank the other 2 in the pool.
Sounds good to me.
Back to you.
Damn. Oh, what would this be? Phaser banks. 8 challenge. So the station will shoot at the expedition here. Right now you have 5 coming at you.
It's 1 to shields.
All right, I will spend one of the versatile, reroll 3.
Oh,
Cool, man.
that's a breach.
But then I'll use the other one for... I'll use the other versatile and a threat for devastating attack. So that's 10, that'll be 5, right?
5, 1 to shields.
And then 2 of the versatile for that into piercing.
Our shields are down, so 3 total breaches.
Oh, 2 to structure, 1 to engines. So as the expedition maneuvers, fires its phasers, try to regain some of its power, the station lets off a very concentrated blast of its phaser banks toward the expedition, hitting it directly in one of its nacelles, as well as the structure right above the engine, right above the, that this little part of it, where the shuttle bays are, for 2 breaches on its structure, blowing a large hole into the hull, exposing the entire shuttle bay to space. Back to you.
On the expedition, only I think the Haas has left to go a turn. So
Yeah, I didn't know. You wanted me to do something on the expedition or on the TMN?
we're pretty messed up. So
Yeah.
Well,
it's about to-
I'm an engineer on the on the crossing ship, so I can try to do something.
You
I mean-
might want shields.
oh, it'd be an override task. I mean, you what's your engineering score on the Haas?
Timar has Foreign engineering.
No, the expedition,
Oh,
because we're about to
oh
get
no.
creamed by the
I'm not
station.
an engineer, I'm a science officer. So,
Okay.
man.
I guess go ahead and just go on the Tian An Men.
Yeah, I have one engineering as a science officer.
Are you sure? I mean, will maneuvering the expedition at longer range help at all?
We're already in long range. The
Okay.
issue is Wagner's already gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, after that blast, I'm just.
It's an increased difficulty each time they take a hit against us, but
Okay. I feel like we should disable the station as quickly as possible, but I also don't know.
Yes,
I
we
mean,
should
I have.
disable, yes, we should disable it quickly as possible.
Well, I mean, I have security too. I can monitor and shoot from
But
Tim.
I'm worried if we don't repair the Tian An Men, we could be going
You
kablooey.
can't remove breaches, just so you know.
Oh, well then, might as well shoot.
Unless you have engineering, unless you have, there's a talent for it, but I don't think you have, like, they have that talent, so.
Probably not. No, I do have fire at will. Not bad.
Well, we have enough momentum, I guess, so. Yeah, if we want to take the Tian An Men
Oh, she's a yeah.
closer and try to do what we can to just deliver a huge punch, I guess.
I mean, she uses threat, but I can certainly use momentum instead. Keep
Well,
her
it's
threat away.
like to navigate in range, and then can we swift task for 2 momentum for this round?
What are you doing?
I want to put us within decent range. That way, DeHaas can take a strong shot at the
Well,
station.
quick to action will probably still apply because we're still in the first round. There's
Oh,
a
God.
lot of
That's
characters.
right, we are.
So Orgel can go because I don't think he hasn't actually, because you ordered him last time. So
That is true.
he can impulse into long for you.
Yeah, let's do that.
The only bad thing is because you ordered him, you can't do a swift task. But yeah, it's div 0, right? Control con.
Yep. Controller daring.
Take a threat. Flight control systems for focus.
Yep.
Reroll to 0.
Gain 2. Ship's engines con.
Should put us there, I think. Yeah. Here you go, quick to action. Someone could take a shot at it. Probably want to target the reactor.
Yeah.
Yes, the Tian An Men have
Plan as any.
So, targeting the reactor, Captain?
Yes, please, DeHaas. Let's
Oh,
try to see what we can
Johnson.
do to disable.
Johnson, sir.
Oh, Johnson. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
What is the difficulty?
So you're targeting what would essentially be their engines. So that'd be a +1. So yeah, it'd be 4 and then -1 for Prax's thing. So it'd be 3.
So do we want to try to take as hard of a shot as we possibly can?
Yeah, that's why I was thinking of trying to use determination. Because she is halfway on.
Are you using phasers or torpedoes?
Oh, that's a good question.
You're gonna want to probably use. They got shields back up, so probably use phasers.
Phasers? Okay.
So yeah, in which case that'll be a diff 3.
Diff 3. Alright. I've shipped more in tactical systems for
Yep.
focus. And, I've plenty of momentum.
Plus, we have hostages we have to rescue on that station, so
Yeah, oh, yeah.
we want to minimize like structure damage. So.
Well, I have to use threat though if I want to be able to reroll anything. So,
Give him a threat.
yeah, I'll give you a threat for 1 extra die. And,
Well, probably want to roll 4 dice, so give him 3 threat, and then,
okay.
then the ship. The Tian An Men.
Yep.
And then you probably also want to put 2 extra power into the shot, so for a total of 3 power.
Okay. So, 3 threat and then 3 power for extra oomph.
Yep. So roll 4 dice.
Alright.
Then ship's
I can
weapon
reroll,
security.
reroll 1 of those. That didn't help any. Oh, there we go.
Ship helped you. Roll a lot of damage.
I'll set up the sheet real quick. So go ahead and hit the button.
Yeah, open it back up. That's the phaser mates.
Nice.
That's a lot of damage. I'm counting 11.
Yep.
All right. Right now you are doing 5.
2 versatile, like going straight into piercing.
All right. So you are doing 9.
Yeah,
They have
2
2 shields left.
one of the folks, or one of the bonus momentum from the advantage, could go into piercing for the full 11.
All right. So that is all 11. Shields are down. That's 2 more breaches to their power relays. As you notice that probably a little more than 2/3 of the station is without power currently.
The last bonus into power drain. You said 2/3?
I was counting the breaches.
Okay, so they've taken 3 breaches to engine.
They've taken 4 breaches.
4 breaches, okay.
Yeah, 4 out of scale 6. So
So they're damaged.
yeah, could probably do devastating, and you might be able to get them here.
I mean, we have momentum, right? So,
That's gonna be your call, Captain.
yeah, Captain.
So the call is to finish disabling the station, or
Yeah, we don't want them shooting at you.
You could do 2 momentum for devastating attack if you want, but I believe it's random.
We have 6 momentum, so
I'll
yeah.
double check.
Yeah, I mean, with that momentum, and that's
You know,
tough.
Because spread and area are random.
yeah, it just says roll an additional system.
So
Oh,
it's
hopefully
random.
it doesn't nuke the station.
Because spread is random. This just says roll an additional system. I don't know. Is that the same thing as random? Yeah, we'll just say it goes to the same place. Speed of plot.
So 2 momentum. To the
So that'd be half of that. So that's 5.5. So that'd be 6. So right now it matches the scale.
2 to piercing for the versatile. So yeah, both. So 4 piercing.
So that'd be 4.
And momentum for another piercing for 6.
Yep. And yeah, DeGrasse, you target where the expedition has been targeting expertly. Your Tian An Men crew does, and you basically see a a rather medium explosion from the reactor deck, disabling the entire power system of the station. Weapons are down, shields are down. All the life supports are on backup systems. I think we can officially say you are out of combat.
Excellent work, team. That's
You're welcome, Kev.
felt like a close one there for a while.
Going to order Krim to start doing damage control because we got hull breaches and damage to the engines.
Yeah, your repair teams will be able to start doing their repairs.
I do have repair team leaders, that one that can remove breaches.
What will be the role for it?
Damage control.
It'd be a damage control task.
So it'll be presence engineering.
Yep. B to the structure. It's diff 3 based.
Okay. Yeah, so it'll be presence engineering diff 3.
And we have rugged designs, so reduce it by 1.
Diff 2.
Awesome. No focus. How much momentum do we have?
3,
3.
but you need that to repair the.
Oh yeah, you're right. Take 3 threat.
You got 3 successes and a complication. 3 successes, so gain 1.
Okay. And then I'll spend that 3 to repair a breach.
I guess we'll do structure.
Probably a good call.
Oh, your miner probably went to do the engine restore thing. But we're out of combat, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys will get your power back, get your shields back. Breaches stay, of course. But I won't make you do all the rolls for repairing stuff. Except for that one, because that removes a breach.
Given the state that 2 ships are in, I would say maybe the Sentry start beaming people, or I guess the Tian An Men could do it. It's like 60 people we have to get off. Plus,
Yeah, something about that. I mean, basically, you could all start beaming onto like the Tian An Men because they've got the extended shuttle bays, right? I'd imagine that's where they go.
Yeah, we'll take them.
So yeah, it takes you a few minutes, but all 3 ships working together in unison, you're able to get the non-Federation species off the station. And they are in pretty bad shape. Obviously, they've been experimented on. They've been surgerized. Probably some malnourishment. Probably physical abuse.
Were the security teams able to secure Dr. Satre, or was she not there?
She would be not there. Oh. Correction. I'll tell you what. I'll make this a single roll. This will probably be daring or presence security. I'll make it a difficulty 4, complication 2. And we'll say that you never.
to daring security.
Daring or presence security. However you guys wanted to handle that. If you would say the characters on the station, it would be daring. If you say they commanded a security team to do it, it would be presence. So whoever wants to roll that.
You said I'll roll for it, I guess. Div 2, you said?
4 comp 2. The 4 comp 2.
Div 4 comp 2. Ugh. What's I gave you access to lane sheet, Garibaldi.
I was wondering because I was typing. All I got over here is supporting characters and an NPC I don't have the stats for.
I thought I gave you access to lane sheet.
Question is finding the sheets and all this.
It's like, yeah, okay. Look,
It's on the bottom, the very, very bottom.
Oh, look, there's Miss Lane. All right. Well, she would probably be the one that most likely to have read Garibaldi's report and. Oh, she has talent. Oh, she has talents. She has a determination. All right. Div 4 comp 2. We got for values. She has insane amount of confidence. Oh, she's gonna go herself. Oh, that's one difference. I think Lane, being the kind of command of the ship, she would probably, even though it's going to cost me it's going to be a 14 instead of a 15 roll. I think Lane would probably send a squad rather than.
All right, there would be the presence security.
And security, but she has she has extreme confidence in her security staff. If I can spend a determination towards that value.
Yeah.
All right, so it gives me 2. Let's see what else she got in here. All right. Then give me. What do I got here? Martial arts. I have a focus here that works. So no focus. Let me give you 2 threat for a 3rd die. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. Gain a momentum.
Oh, I forgot to set the comp range. Oh, I got succession, so that.
And yeah, working on the information obtained from Lieutenant Garibaldi, the security detachment from the Sentry is able to get onto the station and nab the doctor you are searching for, get back to the transport coordinates, and beam back to the Sentry.
And then Lieutenant Lane will inform who is actually fleet commander here. Is it Prax?
I believe so.
Then Lane will open a communication to the expedition to inform Captain Prax that she has Dr. Satre in custody.
Excellent work.
And then I gotta send something to some.
Captain, receive a distress call from the Ranger.
On screen. Or put it through. It's on,
Now I gotta
it's on.
find my character. And on screen you see Lieutenant Commander Vogel. The bridge an absolute mess. Bulkheads lying, falling, fire, bodies laying everywhere. Ranger to Expedition, we are under attack. Repeat, we are under attack. Unknown sovereign vessel. They are going after the transport.
We're on our way. Helm, warp us to the location of the Ranger.
And what are all the other ships doing?
Sentry, form up on us. Tian An Men, head to the rendezvous point. Because they got the civilians, so...
Understood, Captain. We'll head to the rendezvous point.
Notify Admiral Nea of the station and the damaged Starfleet vessels. Have a recovery team get here as soon as possible. And to take all personnel into custody.
Of course, Captain. We'll get it done.
Good luck. Expedition out.
Sorry, just getting things set up. All right, so it's you and the Sentry heading to the distress call.
Yeah, I mean, Tian An Men's got essentially civilians on it, so we can't risk them.
All right. Sorry, I gotta size this better before I send you guys in. You drop out of warp at the coordinates of the Ranger and the transport ship. You see the Ranger very badly damaged, and the Sovereign making an attack run on the civilian freighter.
Do we want to get between them, Captain?
We're currently in extreme range
Yeah.
for long.
Probably. I'll say extreme.
Helm, warp us into medium range.
All right, Captain.
Oh, before that,
Oh, hell no.
let's have a little fun. Where's the button? Oh my god, where's the sound effect? There it is.
Put it through.
Starfleet vessels. I suggest you turn around. Head back where you came from. You are outmatched and outgunned.
Crewman Morgan, I could inform you otherwise of your current rights, but you're supposed to be in the New Zealand colony. Stand down and surrender yourself.
I believe you got my rank wrong.
No, I did not.
Miss Captain Morgan. Back in command of the USS Expedition, Captain Prax.
Sorry, that's technically, this is the expedition. You blew up the last one, if I don't recall. Just cut motions that cut communications.
Communications are cut.
Helm, warp us in.
Okay, Captain.
I'm going
Oh,
to
and DeGrasse missed it too.
Yeah, going to direct. Yeah. I would, is this new scene?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, power and shield reset. I want to spend my determination on creating the advantage. Never underestimate your opponent. To do essentially plan of action, the call for attack pattern Prax Alpha 3.
Works for me.
And yeah, I'm going to direct Wagner to impulse us. We're already in extreme. Let's warp us into medium range, because that'll cost 2 power.
Yep, I will do that. Do I need to make a
It's a
roll?
diff 0 control con.
Oh,
That's
thanks.
what it is.
Yep. Control con div 0. Assisted by engines con. It's really just to see if your engines blow up.
Helm operations apply?
Yes.
Hey, RNG doesn't make me again.
Spending 2 of the momentum to swift task.
Yep.
And yeah. Essentially into medium range here. But then target this sovereign's engines.
Yes, Captain.
Right. Base diff 3. And then with
Advantage.
attack pattern Prax, it'll be diff 2.
Ready. Take threats.
Gain 2.
Assist. Nope.
No worries.
And yeah, we'll pump 2 extra power into the shot. So math is failing me for a moment. One versatile into rerolling 3. That'd be 8.
Right now you're doing 2.
The other versatile into piercing. There's 2 bonus from the plan of action. Another one into piercing for 3.
There's one breach to the engine.
And then the last bonus and a momentum for devastating.
All right. So right now you're doing 4, right? So you're doing nothing right now.
Both those versatile into piercing. And then one for extra damage and one for piercing. So I gotta bypass the resistance entirely.
Okay.
That should be 5 for the devastating.
Yep. So that's 2 breaches to their engines. You've brought their shields down to half.
Well, so that was technically my go. Quick to action, because Ben has it, right?
Yes, he does.
And then you go and do pretty much the same thing.
Alrighty. I'll run the same thing. So yeah, take a threat.
So
con-
Beden's going again.
Yeah, methodical planning for the assist.
Yep.
So that is
4?
momentum. Down to 5 power. 1 versatile to reroll 2. 2, 4, 6, 8. 10, 11.
All right. Right now that's 5.
So another breach to engines. Where they're at on the shields.
3.
The other versatile into piercing, and then the 1 bonus into piercing as well for the full.
Yeah, that's 4 on the engines.
And then the float and the other one for devastating. Or float and the bonus for devastating.
Yeah. So that's half. So 5, 6. Right now 0.
Versatile into piercing, and then 1 for piercing, so a total of 6 piercing.
Yeah, so in 2 phaser volleys, you completely destroy the right side nacelle, severing it completely from the ship as it starts to list and roll as the power is cut from the entire ship.
Holy sh-
I think I only got 6, right?
4 on the first one. Or no, 3 on the first, right? And then Beden just did 4, so that should be 7.
What? I only had 2 on the first.
The devastating didn't.
Did we do? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A few moments later, you're probably right. A few moments later, the warp core starts to go critical on the Sovereign class.
Still in combat.
Well, probably, yeah.
Well, it passes to them, so.
Checking one thing. I know it says I can't do this, but I'm going to do this for narration's sake. So the ship, using its atmospheric thrusters, starts moving or using its inertial dampers and whatever thrusters it has left. They have set a collision course to the expedition. Now, I will give you the opportunity to avoid. This is definitely going to be daring con. And since you give me all this lovely threat, it's going to be a difficulty 5, complication 3.
Can the Sentry attempt to assist with its high-powered tractor beam?
You're out of range, unfortunately. Good luck, Wagner. You get to go.
Is Wagner here?
I'm sorry, I was on mute. During calm, difficulty 5.
I forgot to withdraw the power from the word earlier. So I just want to make sure the power count was right. We are at 3 power by the way. So
Okay. Okay. You can take as threat. I'm gonna take bold con.
it's a diff 5, comp 3.
Yeah. I'm doing bold con so I can reroll if needed. I am also gonna spend, I think it's 3 momentum to get 2 extra dice.
You roll 4 dice?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it's just 2 momentum to get to 4 with the, and then 1 threat.
Well, the threat is to use bold. Oh, right. Never mind. You're right. Helm operations count?
Yep.
Okay. I will spend to reroll the complication. Or I won't spend, I'll reroll the complication.
How much threat did I get?
1.
Damn, look at Wagner go. Even gained a momentum. Wagner quickly reacting and the speed of the ship's bioneural circuitry, she's able to barrel roll the ship out of the way as the evil expedition sails by, and a few moments later erupting in a large antimatter explosion as the warp core goes critical.
Are we in any danger from the antimatter explosion?
Nah.
Captain, detecting a cure class inbound.
What now?
Hail the vessel.
Why is this scene being weird? And on screen, a familiar face wearing captain's pips.
Captain Brax. We're responding to a distress call. But I see everything here is under control.
You just missed all the fun. Sorry about that.
And not to worry, I should have known you wouldn't need any reinforcements. It's
wouldn't
good to
say
see you
that.
nonetheless.
It's good to see you too, and congratulations on your command.
Thank you. I was supposed to be given a much smaller vessel, although I've been told perhaps Admiral Nee and a former officer may have put in good words.
The Ranger does require assistance, and we've taken on some damage. We do need to check the cargo vessel. It is carrying injured. Well, essentially abductees. You just missed Captain Morgan. Of course, unfortunately, I believe he's now atomized.
Morgan. Now, you're going to have to explain this to me, but, well, we can only hope that that's true. We're at your disposal. We have extensive facilities to take aboard any survivors. And we can take the Ranger under tow.
Much appreciated for the assistance.
Galahad out.
All right. Is there any final roleplay anybody would wish to do?
Ops, opening communications to the Ranger.
Communications open.
If I could find my token. And you're definitely just seeing emergency lighting in the Ranger. Ranger here. Expedition. Thanks for the assist.
Anytime. Gallahan will be here to assist with take you under tow and help assist with repairs.
Thank you, Captain. We're dead in the water and we have wounded.
Notify Captain Casey. He's a personal friend. He should be able to help you out.
Will do. Thank you, Captain.
Expedition out. Commander Lawrence, you have the bridge. Krim, what's our status?
I have damage control teams working on the areas affected. Shuttle bay. Engines appear to be operational, but we're going to need some time in dry dock. Everything else seems to be operational at full capacity.
Understood. Well, we gotta get these people to safety. Do what you can.
Aye, Cap.
And she'll head to her ready room.
All right. If there's nothing else, I think we'll call that the end of settling a score.